change angles a little bit.
Go change your angle. Get to your side that you want to get.
Yeah.
We can edit it all day long. Okay, we'll leave the intro the way it was. I have sitting next to me, wonderful author, love her books, DeSalvo, who is fantastic, and I know Artie's crazy, right? Totally.
It's so much fun.
And you walk 100 miles a day, because it's always, no matter if you're here, it's always clean over at the other end, or if you're at the other end, it's clean over here on the other side. And we have a bag hanging behind us, and I didn't get to do this, and I apologize, and I've been apologizing. There's a mammogram van here earlier, and I was supposed to do the interview from there, and we just couldn't get it together. So if you want to talk a little bit about that, you can go ahead.
Well, the Mammoth Band of Nevada was we were doing a fundraiser to help support it. We'd like to come to the host communities and do something to help with breast cancer awareness, helping people with unmet needs in the community. I'm a breast cancer survivor. June 1st will make 10 years that I'm a survivor.
Oh my goodness. Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long journey, but it has been so rewarding in so many ways. And being able to support the community of women and also men, not just because they have breast cancer, but help try to prevent it.
Right.
So Mammoth Band of Nevada is a wonderful organization. They drive that van to the underserved communities of Nevada. People that are in rural areas that might not get to a clinic, might not get a mammogram. People that can't afford it, they do free mammograms. Last time we did the fundraiser in Las Vegas through Artie, or during the convention of Artie, we were able to raise money for 37 free mammograms.
Oh,
we're pretty proud of that, and that comes from the readers, the generous readers. So yeah,
great.
that's what that is, and we call it Friends Fight Together.
Great. Okay, and like I said, I have been apologizing for not being get down there.
There's no apology
so I
needed.
could see it, so that everybody so we could advertise it. But I'll get some information on it, and I'll put it out on the YouTube channel so all you all can see it. And if you're ever in the area and know something about it, then maybe you'll participate in it. You're here at RT. What have we got going on book-wise? What have you brought for the book signing and that you have?
There's so much going on here, and it's so fun. When I come, I want to meet the readers. I'm here to meet readers. I love my author friends, and I hope they don't feel slighted, but I'm here to meet the readers and to reunite with a lot of readers. So I'm selling at the book fair tomorrow my Second Chance novel series, Ellie, the first one, Jewel, and Abby.
Ellie loved it.
I'm so glad. So I'm sorry, I got a piece of hair in my mouth, and I'm just grabbing away. But anyway, so we only can sell 3 books at the book fair. So I do have others. Yeah, that's kind of, well, not everyone. I think some of the NYT authors are maybe able to bring more, but at my level, till I reach that point. So I have those 3 books, what I'm really proud of. But I'm also participating in the Haunted West anthology that was designed for RT Book Lovers Convention. And the forward is by Diana Gabaldon.
Okay.
Oh my God. She writes a personal account of a paranormal haunting experience.
Right.
And it is, I read it. It is wonderful. And so there are a lot of authors who have 2 volumes, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I'm in Volume 1. And I wrote a short story about a haunting in Nevada, and it's a historical Western. Totally inspired by a visit to Virginia City, and I wrote a full-length novel that's coming out in September. That's a historical Western, and I write contemporary. Right. But I think I have the same voice in it, a lot of humor, fish out of water story, that kind of thing. Right. So, yes, I'm really excited to be here and just pimp myself. Not really. Honestly, the real heart of where my heart lies is meeting readers, and I just love going to lots of conferences to meet readers.
Have you got more conferences to do this year that you're attending?
I do. Actually, one more. I was supposed to do one in September, and I had to not attend, unfortunately. But I'm attending RAGT, which is Readers and Authors Get Together in Cincinnati, Ohio, with Lori Foster.
Oh, okay.
I heard it's wonderful. It's my first time, so it's supposed to be really, really good and a lot of fun. And I've never been to Cincinnati in my life, so I'm staying an extra day to tour the city.
Okay. And then as far as other books coming out, like maybe toward the end of the year or maybe beginning of next year, have you got anything on that? Right.
Well, I'm not as fast as a writer as I'd like to pretend I am. My life gets in my way, but as a breast cancer survivor and a person that's kind of readjusted her attitude about life, I want to make sure that I do the things that I love and be with the people that I love, because that's really what's important. At the end of the day, when I got very, very sick, I had stage 3 breast cancer, advanced stage 3. And so during that journey, I sort of realized what's really important to me. And I want to make sure there's time for family. There's time for self improvement, self love, really, hiking, visiting, traveling, that kind of thing. And then I love to write, and it's spiritual for me, so I do that as well. But I try to balance it all.
Right.
And I don't know. I just, God, I'm so impressed with these authors that write a book a month. I just don't write that way.
I don't know how they do that.
So
I really don't.
I don't either. So I have a book coming out, and I don't know exactly the publish date. I don't have that yet, but it's going to be called Treasured, and it's part of the Second Chance novel series.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll just tell you the Treasured is because the hero is a descendant of Jean Lafitte. And so we go through the bayous of Louisiana with him and the heroine. It's going to be fun. I'm going to really enjoy when that comes out as well. So I have The Fathers of Victoria Gallen, which is my historical western, coming out in September. And we have This Haunted West, and we have Treasured, and I'm going to have a Christmas anthology, or a Christmas short story as well, novella.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then where can people find you? Where can they stalk you?
Stalk away. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, but my website is TinaDeSalvo.com.
Okay.
On Facebook, you can just look me up as Tina DeSalvo, and Instagram, I don't remember. Just look
Nobody
up Tina
DeSalvo.
I know it's an underscore and Tina DeSalvo author maybe. But if you look
Nobody
up,
remembers their
I'm
Instagram.
sorry. But I love it. It's like my favorite place to be anyway.
Right.
As far as social media.
Do you have a newsletter also?
I do. You can subscribe to the newsletter on TinaDeSalvo.com. I promise not to bug you all the time with this. I just send out when I have things to talk about. So it's not every month. It's pretty much like every other month. And it's just, I like doing it. It's fun because I like receiving that kind of thing. So I try to put myself in the place of people that, are out there and they don't want to be, bothered.
Just go to our Facebook page. It'll tell you where all you need to go, and it'll tell you what link, where to put your link, get your links and stuff like that. And follow maybe, with Sherry has a ton of fans, but maybe we'll get some new ones too that don't know. Need to go check out the books and read the book and leave reviews. That's the important thing.
Please leave reviews.
Because that's what makes them happy and what keeps them writing the stories that we love to read. And then I had spoken to her prior to the interview, and I have been asking the authors that have been around for a little while, who have a number of books under their belt already, and I've asked them to go back and sit and reflect back to when they first wrote their first book. And I wanted them to say something to our new writers that are coming, into this world, or may have already just released their first book and don't really know what's ahead of them. So I've asked Tina to give some words of wisdom or encouragement that maybe things that happened with her, negative or positive, that she's taken and carried on to where she is now. So that's what I've asked her to talk about.
Well, the main thing I always want for people to really remember is to love it. Love what you do. We tend to be more introverted because we write alone and in quiet places. But we need to step out of that quiet place and meet the readers, the people that are out there reading. But as a new author, just fresh onto the market, I think you really just have to remember that the reason you're there is because you love to write. And to write that story and write the best book you can. And to keep writing, don't stop writing. Because we start getting caught up in the business of writing, the promotions, all the little particulars about it, getting enough reviews and getting yourself out there. But we got to also keep to our heart and to our passion of why we do this. This is special. There's a craft involved. You keep bettering your craft. But your writer's soul needs to be fed, and you need to keep writing. And I think just keep that focus on why you're doing this and tell your story and just keep telling it.
And, a lot of the other authors that I've interviewed have always said, just keep writing.
Yeah.
No matter if you feel like it, it's a bad day or whatever, just write. Just as long as you write something every day.
Right. I agree, totally. I think that's the
right. You know, and you know, it's just something you got to do and get into the practice of it, and then eventually it'll come. You know, and you'll get it the story that you're supposed to write. I firmly believe that because there's a method to the madness that goes with it.
Yeah.
And I know that you're busy, and I know everybody's running around, and there's a big awards thing going on this evening, so everybody's being crazy too, going around. But I wanted to interview Tina and let you guys see her, hear about her, what's going on in her world. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule. Love your book. Really wanted to meet you.
Oh, it's
and I got to do all of that. So we're going to let her go so she can take this card that's behind us. And she got all kinds of goodies on this that she's giving away. Y'all ought to be here.
There's some Kate Spade purses back there that we're doing to raise money for Mama Van of Nevada.
So,
but thank you, Andrea, and thank you out there for watching.
Problem.
And I hope to meet you because I enjoy meeting readers and just enjoy meeting people. And hope to read my
that's
books.
all we got for now, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
We'll edit